Is it back to normal for spring training with you? Because last year everybody just told us it was kind of a wacky thing. And he's shaking his head. He doesn't even want to talk about it.
Answering questions about that. Like I said this year, if my body feels good and I'm ready to play, then I'll play in games.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm banged up at all,
you're
not going to play in games.
That makes sense.
We do that enough during the regular season. Why would you do it down here for 30 more meaningless, pointless games?
He loves spring training.
I don't care what anyone says. If there was a certain way to do it so that people are ready for the year, then everyone would do the same thing. There's no answer. No one can tell me anything.
No, but I like the honesty. These are exhibitions. That's what they are.
What's the number one?
Getting you ready for the season.
If you could pinpoint one thing in baseball, one change, what would it be?
That you would make?
Yeah.
That Ryan would make?
Oh, man.
That's a good one. You're commissioner for a day.
Commissioners them.
I could see Ryan doing that, too.
Well, it would have to be something.
I could see you doing that.
I mean, we were talking off air about the schedule. It would have to be something with the schedule.
I mean, the schedule is tough. I think, a lot of things have changed for the better in baseball in the last 10 or 15 years involving the way players take care of themselves, I guess is the best way to put it.
Right.
So 10 or 15 years ago, those guys could play 160 games. They were getting a little help to play 160 games.
Right.
Now we have to take these days off. Even younger guys take days off. So what I see is people drive from Pennsylvania or somewhere to come see, 2 Nats games a year, and if one of your star players has the day off that day, that's not good for the fan. So I think if you somehow make it so we don't have to play as many games, we can play more, pretty much every game if we're starting to get days off.
Cut it back a little bit.
I think it helps the fans more too.
So you don't care sort of about, like, what would be the perfect number for you?
Perfect number.
50?
150?
150, 155. I mean, you think 155 gives you 7 days.
That's enough.
Yeah,
7 extra days, yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with having every Monday off, but that's
right. I like that. I like that move.
Right. It is a grind for sure. Considering you give up a player of Bryce's caliber, there's no denying. I mean, Bryce is so good, and yet we still have maybe even higher expectations. I mean, the team is really, really set up.
I think that's what Mike has done, and the front office have done such a great job year in and year out is giving us a chance to win, and Mike does such a good job of recognizing, I think, talent obviously, but people that are good teammates, people that come in and don't cause problems, so that nobody has to worry about anything but baseball. And I think the vibe we have in this clubhouse, the kind of togetherness, and it's it's different than years past. And everyone, why is it different? Well, every year is different. It doesn't matter if you have a guy like Bryce here, if you have a guy like Jason here. That's the nature of the business. People come, people go. You learn
Except
to deal. Yeah. I'll go sometime. I'll go sometime.
We just had Kurt here, and he was like, we were asking who's still here, and it was like you and Strauss.
Right. Yeah, Kurt. I mean, I had a guy like Kurt who obviously is a great player, but you talk about his leadership roles. The catching position, him and Jan Gomes, and then a guy like Brian Dozier who is a great teammate and a great guy and has hit 40 home runs at second base. And I think our overall team, kind of the depth and just the completeness of our team is the thing that I've noticed this spring.
Yeah, I was trying to argue with somebody yesterday on social media in a nice way. I wasn't getting crazy, but they were like, well, you can't replace Bryce. How can you say so-and-so, he's not as good? Yeah, but collectively, the sum of your parts, I think this year are better.
Yeah, and no one's taking anything away from Bryce.
Right.
I mean,
it's not a shot at Bryce.
That's what everyone wants to do. Everyone wants to compare, and everyone wants to say, oh, well, how could you not keep him? And that's just, it's business. It is what it is. And, you see that all the time. But I think, what we've done to prepare, what we've done to kind of bring some new guys in, like you said, we've done a really good job of weathering that storm. We've been able to kind of see, we've known this for years that it could happen. Nobody wanted it to happen, but it did. So we were ready for it.